ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bombers. I'm Mama Jal Knowles with your Sunday sports. Well, dozens of runners got up today at the crack of dawn to see who would sprint their way across the finish line first. The 7th annual Roadmasters Bahamas Half Marathon starting and finishing at Arwaki, with $13,000 in cash prizes, including $5,000 for the male and female winners, respectively, up for grabs. The course being an out and back along the northern coastline of New Providence, with the relay being 3 legs of 4.3 miles each. When the dust had cleared and the sun had come up, there could only be 2 names called in the male and female divisions.
During the fight coming off an injury, I said, let me come out and see what I could do again. You know, I ain't had no intention to win because I just coming back into this. And I just wanted to beat my time, which and I beat it. I beat it really bad, you know. And then I said, well, if I run that fast, then I'll come back here in January to run the full marathon.
29, 5K.
How are you able to do it after all these years? I feel like you're still up there beating the younger boys.
Winner, Darren
Boy,
Duncan.
that's a question everyone asks me every day. But, you know, it's God. I just would give it to God, you know, and I love running. And running is like a cool and calmer to me, you know.
Before the race, I know what time I wanted to do today because I train a lot for that. And so I try to focus on my time because I was alone all the race and to follow the bicycle who was just in front of me. But it was not really easy, so every kilometers I try to follow my watch.
In basketball news, the Islands of the Bahamas showcase getting into full swing yesterday over at the Baha Mar Convention Center. Several D1 teams are battling it out to see who will be crowned champion at this year's edition. In action yesterday, the Liberty Flame and the Rice Owls would do battle in the 5 p.m. game. Liberty would advance to 7-0 on the season and punch their ticket to the championship game with a 71-59 win. Leading the way for the Flames were Mayo Baxter, Bell, and Kyle Rode, who tallied 14 apiece. Scotty James had a double-double with 13 points and 12 boards. Rice saw Robert Martin score 19 in the contest.
Our defense is one thing we always talk about. I thought our defense was great tonight to start the game and to finish it, but our unselfishness on offense to create for others and get others in a position to score the ball.
I think defensively we did a really good job of contesting their three-point shot. You know, they like to shoot a lot of threes and they're really good at it. So we had to get out there and contest. But as well, we had to make sure on the offensive end we were taking good shots, and I thought we did that tonight.
The head coach on the importance of these early season tournaments.
For mid-major programs, this tournament is unbelievable. Like, I love the Islands of the Bahamas shootout, the hospitality of the administrators as well as the people on the island, fabulous. So I vacationed here last year, so when they asked us if we had an interest, I said yes, before they could have us invite us. Matter of fact, we need to talk to the commissioner of sport so I can get on the staff of the national team because I like being out here so much. But I think the competitiveness is great for mid-major programs, and hopefully we'll learn a lot about ourselves going into conference play.
In the second game, it matched up the University of Kansas City Roos and the East Carolina Pirates. It would be the Roos, powered by 14 points from guard Brandon Suggs, who would help give the Roos the 74-68 edge to advance to the championship game. Basketball also being played in New Providence Basketball Association last night is the JD Seafood Shockers. They'd advance to 3-2 on the season. They would knock off the Fort Charlotte Defenders 91-77, led by 19 points from Wendell Williams. From college football news, Bahamian offensive lineman Chris Ferguson ending the last regular season home game of his collegiate career on a winning note as a senior offensive lineman for the University of Cincinnati helped the Bearcats defeat Temple yesterday 15-13 to advance to 10-1 on the season. Cincinnati is currently ranked number 19 in the college football playoff rankings and number 17 in the AP Top 25 poll. The win gave the Bearcats the American Athletic Conference East Division outright. The Bearcats, who are on a 9-game winning streak and are 10-1 in the season, will conclude the regular season in a matchup of ranked teams as they travel to face number 18 Memphis. The Bearcats are also currently the highest-ranked Group of 5 team in the nation. Ferguson began the season with 4 starts at both left and right tackle, but missed 2 games against UCF and Houston with an ankle injury. Since his return, he has played at several positions along the offensive line. Ferguson was able to return for his sixth season when he was granted an eligibility extension waiver by the NCAA because of injuries suffered earlier in his career. At this past Friday's National Sports Awards, track and field would shine bright on the center stage as several of our local track and field superstars such as Stephen Gardner and Shawnee Miller-Weibo and up-and-comers like Terrence Jones were highlighted for their performances this year. And with just roughly a year under his belt as B3A's president, Drinko Archer saying that this is just the start of things to come.
Leadership is very difficult. Everyone expects you to do what they think you should do. We've maintained our position that we want excellence out of our sport. We want a collaborative effort. It's not our sport, it's the country's sport. And that's what we try to promote each and every time we come out into the public domain. And so it means a great deal for us because it demonstrates that hard work does pay off, and I'm hoping that the public continues to support us, and we're looking forward to a great year and a banner year for the country.
And that's been a look at sports on this Sunday. A quick check on weather is up next.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.